And our next speaker is the CEO of Commonwealth Land Trust in Roxbury. Please welcome Ellen Tan.
Now that is a tough act to follow. Together we can. Those are the three words that drove our governor's campaign to the finish line. Why those three words? Because the people of this state were hungry to form connections with one another and build a better community, and they were ready to roll up their sleeves and be the change. Out of this mandate for change came Governor Patrick's Commonwealth Core program, the perfect expression of his hopes for our state. The Commonwealth Core program was created to serve the smaller nonprofits of this state that, despite the largeness of their missions and their hearts, don't have the capacity to host the minimum members required for participation in the AmeriCorps program. With our small staffs, modest salaries, donated furniture, we are experts at the art of stretching the dollar as far as it will go. The Commonwealth Core program allows us to stretch that dollar even further. By helping us at Commonwealth Land Trust, three full-time core members allowed us to augment that service immeasurably. But I'm going to give you some examples of exactly how much it helped us. My name is Ellen Tan. With the assistance of a small, dedicated staff, I run an organization called Commonwealth Land Trust. At the Land Trust, we've been working to create and preserve affordable housing for 25 years to the Commonwealth's most vulnerable citizens, the chronically homeless, some of whom are right here on this common as we speak. We have developed 350 units of affordable housing for families and individuals coming out of homelessness. We're an agency that accepts anyone, regardless of their pasts, willing to start down the path of positive change. We have an incredibly inspirational group of people working for us, and we're just one of many small nonprofits in this state working behind the scenes to improve the communities in which we all live. The Commonwealth Core members that we were fortunate to have during this past year planned and held community events for our residents and held our applicants' hands as they navigated the difficult process of being admitted to affordable housing. The activities that the members engaged in created a venue for residents to find their voices, sometimes for the first time in their lives, to open up about their lives to someone, to laugh, to cry, to share a story or express an opinion about how to make their community a better one. These are people who had isolated themselves, alone, depressed, disconsolate. They emerged and began to thrive as they learned the pleasure of connecting with another human being with the work of the Commonwealth Core. The formerly homeless woman, a drug addict for decades, numb to both joy and pain, ventured out on her first real date in decades to one of the weekly movie nights created and run by one of our core members. These things may seem small to outsiders, but to the individuals themselves, they are the first signs of thaw after a long winter. I want to give you some interesting facts, just briefly. For each resident that our members helped to stay housed, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts kept one more formerly homeless individual from returning to the streets. For those of you who know, homeless individuals are estimated to utilize as much as $50,000 a year in public services. The cost of the total state Commonwealth Core program, the AmeriCorps programs that we're trying, that would pay for the entire $750,000 program. Just our three full-time equivalent members could earn this entire program's reinstatement. That, at an estimated cost of $50,000 to the state for those three full-time members, that is a 15,000% return on investment. Even the crazy booming stock market, inflated crazy market in the last few years, cannot touch a 15,000% return on investment. Not only have our residents been helped to stabilize their own lives through the efforts of these volunteer members, they have gone out into the world to offer their own contributions. So far, a minimum of 25 of our residents have been so moved by the efforts of our three full-time equivalents that they themselves are now volunteering in their communities. Who can predict how many lives individuals will touch themselves, and what kind of a difference their generosity will then also feel inspired to serve. I urge our members of Congress and state leaders, those people who have dedicated their own lives to public service, to support the Commonwealth Core Program as a model to the nation of how far you can stretch a dollar when you combine it, drum roll please, with the dedication of our citizenry to give of themselves and ultimately give back to us all through the inspiration of their service. Congratulations, everybody, you're beautiful!